Alright guys, England have just beaten Iran by 6 goals to 2 in a really good game for England. Brilliant start to the tournament, some really good goals were scored. The pick of the bunch for me was probably Bukayo Saka's second goal early on in the second half. And yeah, it took a bit of time to get going in the game because of the injury to the Iranian goalkeeper, which was a nasty head collision. And it was honestly a joke how they allowed him to carry on for like another minute before he decided, yeah, I can't continue. Stupid decision, and it resulted in 15 minutes of stoppage time, which is quite a lot, to be honest. But yeah, it was a really good game for England. All of the goals were really well taken. Yeah, both for Saka's really good goals. The first one, brilliant strike. Bellingham's header, Rashford's goal when he came off the bench in the second half. Sterling finished off a nice team move quite well. And there was also Jack Grealish's, which came from some good work from Callum Wilson and Jude Bellingham. Two standout performers for me were Jude Bellingham and also Bukayo Saka on the right. Both had really good games. And yeah, this has definitely been, for me, England's best start to the tournament in terms of the opening match that I've seen in my lifetime. I mean, I haven't got many to choose from. There's the 1-1 draw for USA in 2010, the 1-1 draw versus France in 2012, the 2-1 loss to Italy in 2014, 1-1 draw to Russia in 2016, the injury time winner against Tunisia in Russia 2018, and to be fair, the 1-0 win over Croatia wasn't too bad last year, but this beats them all by a country mile. Yeah, just a really good team performance. And until about 20 minutes to go, Iran just didn't look like scoring at all, posed no threat whatsoever, and England just found it easy at times. And in fact, I think that might be where both of Iran's goals came in. I mean, the second one, it was just a corner, and there was John Stones does pull his shit, but when you look at what Iran did to Harry Maguire and John Stones in the first half, like in the opening minutes, England should have had a penalty. If you're going to give one, give the other. It's a case of that, to be honest. But yeah, really good performance, and there could have been more. Harry Maguire hit the bar in the first half before there were any goals. And yeah, I think the reason Iran did score their first goal was purely down to how poor they were, and it made England take their foot off the gas. That just nothing was needed, like no effort was needed really. And it was a well taken goal from Mediterranean. It was the first time they had produced a move which really came to anything, like even a shot. So yeah. Just really happy with the performance, because I really didn't expect the game to go this way. I thought that based off how Iran have done at previous tournaments, I think they played Argentina in 2014, they played Spain and Portugal in 2018, and all of them I think were really close games. Like, Iran aren't a team who've been battered at tournaments when they've got to them. So this is definitely a first for them, and it's a good sign for England. I was really happy with the lineup that Southgate put out. In fact, I think it's the exact same team, man for man, that I said I wanted to see in a video I made a few days ago. I just thought you got the balance of the players who have done well previously at tournaments for England in Pickford, Maguire, Stones, Trippier, Sterling, as well as players who are currently in really good form like Jude Bellingham and Bukayo Saka. So yeah, it was a team that worked really well, and I want to see the exact same team in the next game, if I'm being completely honest. And I think for the rest of the tournament, if I'm Gareth Southgate and if I'm the England manager, I'd stick with the four at the back. It just seemed to work a lot more. I know we're not the most defensively protected team ever, well protected team ever, because we did let Iran have a few chances late on, and also it's not hard to look at the names and see that we haven't got the same level centre backs as some other top nations have, like Germany, France, Argentina, Brazil, like all these top nations. But if we attack teams, we can score goals. And if we do concede a couple, so be it. I think we've got to go with that approach rather than just playing a negative style of football and, you know, even still conceding. Like, even when we have played three at the back in tournaments, late on in tournaments, we usually concede still. So for me, I think just play 4-3-3. It's hardly a gung-ho formation. It's like you're still getting some defensive protection with Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham in front of the defence. Like, they do work hard. And also you get Bukayo Saka and Raheem Sterling, two wingers who do work hard for the team and do track back as well. So I think this formation works perfectly for England right now. So I definitely want to see England stick to this formation. Iran, I can't see getting out of the group. I sort of thought going into this game, I heard that, and based on previous tournaments, that they are reasonably good defensively. They don't have much going in attack, especially when their all-time goal scorer in Sardar Azmoun isn't 100% fit. Mehdi Taremi's obviously a really good player and did score two. He scored a penalty as well as the really well taken finish he scored. But yeah, they've been never going to be a team that attacked us. But I thought maybe if they can, get an early goal in one of the other games and try and hold on to it, then maybe they might just squeak through. But no, I can't see it. I think in this group it'll be England and USA going through. I give Wales more of a chance than I do Iran going through, to be completely honest. But yeah, really, really good performance from England, and yeah, USA on Friday, so that'll be interesting to see what happens in that. And the other thing is the substitutes even made a good impact in Callum Wilson, Phil Foden, Grealish obviously got his goal, and Marcus Rashford in particular played well when he came off the bench, and he even plays well on the side, which I don't like seeing him play. I usually think that Rashford is much better either on the left or down the middle than he is on the right. So yeah, for him to score that goal, it definitely proved me wrong a little bit. But yeah, for me, if I'm picking a man of the match, it would be Jude Bellingham. I thought he just ran the show at times. And yeah, the first half, it obviously took England a bit of time to get going with the injury, but once they did, they really kicked into gear for the final 15 minutes with some really good football, which I'm really happy about, and I'm looking forward to see how they do the rest of the tournament, because this is a big result for England, scoring 6 in the opening game, no matter who it's against. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.